Well, the band covers a pretty wide stretch from jazz tunes to rock covers, bluegrass, Irish and Scottish music, and then we spend a lot of time writing our own material, which is, I don't know what you'd call it, hybrid music of some sort. It's string band music. Obviously, we're a string band.
When you're writing, you sit down and say, okay, now I'm going to write a song?
No.
Or as you're driving home from work, do you say, does something come to your mind?
Sometimes. A lot of times for me, it comes from inspiration, from listening to something that I like. Like I've written a couple things, well, one in particular that I was spending a lot of time listening to Django Reinhardt and Stefan Grappelli, and so then something kind of comes out of that feeling.
Appel indirect.
Well, yeah, and so there's a couple of them I have. So we were listening to a bunch of Grappelli and Reinhardt stuff, and it's just that kind of mood or something. Then I start practicing, and I'll just do something, and I'll say, oh, that sounds like a song.
So you said Irish music was an inspiration. Has that always been a continual theme in your music?
Well, in my house, when I was growing up, my dad just listened to Irish music constantly. So that was what we grew up listening to.
Tell me about the Dabro. How long has that been around, that instrument?
Since the 1930s. It's a slide guitar, primarily played lap style, with a metal bar, finger picks. It's got an aluminum cone in it, which amplifies the sound. So it's originally designed to be louder than a regular guitar in things like orchestras or something like that.
And who was some of the original artists to pick up on the dobro?
There was a lot of Hawaiian players. They were made originally for the Hawaiian players. There's a big Hawaiian craze in the 20s and 30s.
When did you first pick up the dobro?
About, I don't know, 17 years ago, something like that.
What, been playing it since then?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you must have enjoyed it when you picked it up then.
Yeah, it's a great sound. I've always liked the sound of it. It's cool. It doesn't sound like any other instrument.
Alison, in your band, we would say you play the fiddle. Is that correct?
Yeah, I play the fiddle, also the violin. Depends on.
So what is the difference between fiddle and violin?
Just the style that you play. So, a lot of fiddle tunes, I play the fiddle, but then on other pieces, I'm playing the violin.
Greg,
my face. It does all the work.
bass player for the Rusty String. Of the instruments you played, how do you enjoy the upright?
I love the upright. It's much more physical and fulfilling when you hit the notes right.
Now, I understand that everyone has in the group has written some songs. Have you written some of the songs?
I have a song called Behind the Green Shed. That's all mine. So yeah, there's some original stuff.
What inspires you there when you're writing?
Actually, it's more like something just hitting you and being able to remember to put it down and catch it.
We know he's really amazing at playing the bass. But did you guys know he's a great composer too?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
You are about to hear a Greg Dunn original. Behind the Green Shed by Greg Dunn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have a few covers that we love so much to do that we do in a really unique way. We might keep those.
And what are those favorites?
Caravan.
Caravan.
Ellington's Caravan. Bista Shane. We love our version of that. Yeah, and then the way we deal with Irish songs, just in a totally different kind of way.
We don't play straight up. Even if we play an old Flat and Scruggs song, Foggy Mountain Rock, which is a bluegrass song, but it doesn't sound exactly like bluegrass. We play, Duke Ellington songs, but they don't sound like we don't sound like a jazz band playing them. We sound like us.